The world you know is a carefully crafted illusion. Hidden forces have shaped our reality for millennia, and a document called the Lacerta Files threatens to expose it all. In the late 1990s, a secret interview surfaced, an encounter in Sweden with Lacerta, a being claiming to be from an ancient reptilian race living beneath our feet. She revealed that humanity is not the pinnacle of evolution, but a genetically engineered species manipulated by powers beyond our comprehension. The files speak of a cosmic war, hidden rulers, and a reality far darker than we imagine. Lacerta's message was a warning: humanity is trapped in a prison of deception, watched and controlled by unseen masters. The Lacerta Files are not just a story, they are a key to unlocking the truth behind our existence. Will you dare to look beyond the veil? Who is Lacerta? The name itself conjures images of something ancient, something hidden, something perhaps reptilian. But who is she really? What does she represent? Is she a figment of imagination, a character from a science fiction novel, or something far more profound? Not an alien from the stars, but a native of Earth. Born and bred on this very planet, she claims a lineage that stretches back far beyond the dawn of humanity. Forget little green men. This is something else entirely. Part of a reptilian race that predates humanity by millions of years, a civilization that evolved alongside the dinosaurs, weathered countless geological upheavals, and adapted to a world far different from the one we know today. Imagine a history stretching back into the mists of time, a history largely unknown and unacknowledged by mainstream science, forced underground by cataclysms. Faced with extinction-level events, they retreated into the depths, carving out vast subterranean networks that became their new homes, their sanctuaries, their hidden kingdoms. And alien invasions, or at least conflicts with extraterrestrial entities that sought to claim Earth as their own. These battles, fought in the skies and beneath the surface, shaped their culture and their destiny. Her people became the planet's hidden landlords, unseen, unheard, yet ever present, influencing the course of human events from the shadows, a silent power pulling the strings of history. Lacerta described herself as elite among her kind, a member of a ruling caste, privy to secrets and knowledge far beyond the reach of ordinary humans or even her own reptilian brethren, with knowledge forbidden to most, even within her own society. Ancient lore, technological secrets, and a deep understanding of the universe that challenges everything we think we know. She appeared humanoid, at least superficially, able to blend in among us, to walk unnoticed in our cities, a chameleon in our midst. But with scales, a tail, subtle yet undeniable reminders of her true nature, hidden beneath a carefully constructed facade, and piercing cat-like eyes that seem to see right through you to penetrate your deepest thoughts and fears. Eyes that held the wisdom and the weariness of ages, her abilities far surpassing ours, enhanced senses, telepathic communication, and perhaps even the ability to manipulate reality itself, powers that defy our current understanding of science and the limits of human potential. Her reason for speaking out, why risk exposure? Why break the silence that has guarded her people for millennia? To warn us of a coming age of control, a future where humanity's freedom is threatened, where our minds and bodies are subject to manipulation and domination, and to give a handful of humans a chance to resist, to awaken us to the truth, to empower us to fight for our future, to reclaim our destiny. The name Lacerta, Latin for lizard, a deliberate choice, a clue, a challenge, was no riddle but a statement of fact, a declaration of her true nature, a signal to those who are ready to see beyond the veil of illusion. Her testimony challenges everything we know about history, rewriting the narrative of our past, revealing hidden influences and forgotten conflicts, religion, exposing the roots of our beliefs, the origins of our myths, and the true nature of the forces that have shaped our spiritual landscape and ourselves. For if Lacerta is real, then what does that say about our place in the universe, about our origins, about our future? The serpent gods and dragon lords of myth, are they merely figments of our imagination, or are they echoes of a reality we have long forgotten? Not fantasy, but perhaps distorted memories, fragments of a truth too incredible to comprehend, but echoes of a forgotten reign, a time when reptilian beings walked the earth as rulers, as gods, as the architects of our world. Lacerta is the messenger of a truth that has been suppressed, hidden, and denied for centuries, buried beneath layers of time and denial, a truth that challenges the very foundations of our reality.
Are we ready to hear it? Are we brave enough to confront the possibility that everything we thought we knew is wrong? The choice ultimately is ours.
Our textbooks tell a simple story, a narrative carefully constructed to present a specific view of the past. It's a story of progress, of human triumph, of our species rising to dominate the planet. But what if that story is incomplete? What if crucial chapters have been deliberately omitted, leaving us with a fundamentally flawed understanding of our place in the cosmos? Dinosaurs, the colossal rulers of a bygone era, their sudden extinction, the rise of mammals from the shadows, a prelude to our own emergence. This is the standard geological timeline, the accepted sequence of life on Earth, and then us, the culmination of evolution, the intelligent species destined to inherit the Earth, a neat, tidy progression, seemingly logical and self-evident, but Lacerta claims her kind evolved not alongside but directly from ancient dinosaurs, a parallel line of evolution leading to a sophisticated reptilian species. She posits a history that predates our own by millions of years, building advanced civilizations on the surface long before humans even walked upright. Imagine cities of gleaming metal and towering spires powered by technologies we can scarcely comprehend, all existing in an age we associate with primitive beasts. Their reign, according to Lacerta, ended not through natural disaster, but in a catastrophic war with alien invaders, a conflict of unimaginable scale that reshaped the very face of the planet. The Elohim, a name that echoes in ancient texts and whispers in conspiracy circles, who coveted Earth's resources, viewing our planet as a prize to be plundered, a strategic asset in a cosmic game. The resulting devastation, a planetary holocaust, forced the reptilians underground, seeking refuge from the toxic fallout and the relentless attacks of their enemies, where they built vast cities, sprawling metropolises hidden beneath the crust, and watched the world above change, adapting and evolving in the darkness. From their hidden realm, they observed mammals rise, small and insignificant at first, gradually filling the ecological niches left vacant by the dinosaurs. Apes evolve, developing intelligence and social structures, unknowingly walking on land that was once the domain of another. And new alien factions meddle with the planet, continuing the ancient conflicts, subtly influencing the course of human history. Human history, from their perspective, is just a brief chapter in a much older saga, a fleeting moment in a drama that has been unfolding for eons. They intervene only when necessary to protect their secrecy, to maintain the balance of power, or to prevent global disaster that could threaten their own existence. We are not the sole inheritors of Earth as we have been led to believe, but tenants oblivious to the ancient landlords below, unaware of the true history of the ground beneath our feet. The true history of our planet is far older and far stranger than we've ever imagined, a tapestry woven with threads of alien intervention, reptilian civilizations, and forgotten wars. What else lies beneath our feet? What secrets are buried in the depths waiting to be unearthed? The answers, if they can be found, may shatter our understanding of everything we thought we knew. Lacerta's most shocking claim: humanity is a genetic experiment. After the Great War, the Elohim and other aliens saw potential in early primates and began a series of genetic modifications. We are hybrids created to serve, not to rule. Our DNA was limited, our lifespans shortened, our spiritual abilities suppressed. The gods of myth were not divine, but geneticists shaping a slave race. Our reptilian brain, our drive for hierarchy and ritual are echoes of our creators. The stories of Nephilim and Anunnaki are not allegories, but fragmented memories of this manipulation. We are a species with amnesia, designed for obedience and cut off from our true potential. The question is, can we awaken to our real origins? The idea of a hollow earth is more than myth, says Lacerta. It's reality. Her people built vast, illuminated cities deep underground, powered by advanced technology and geothermal energy. These cities are connected by high-speed tunnels with exits hidden in remote mountains and ocean trenches. Their civilization is ancient, stable, and far more advanced than ours. While we warred and collapsed on the surface, they thrived in secret, preserving knowledge and technology. Many UFO sightings are not extraterrestrial, but vehicles from this hidden world. They observe us, monitor our progress, and remain unseen, unless they choose otherwise. The world beneath our feet is as real and active as the one above. How is such a secret kept? Through a global system of suppression, run by human elites serving hidden masters. Media, science, and religion are tools to control information and keep humanity ignorant. Dissenters are silenced and the masses distracted by endless conflict and entertainment. Religion, twisted from its origins, was designed to instill fear and obedience, demonizing the serpents, the symbol of our true past. The elite ensure that any real truth remains on the fringes, never reaching the mainstream. The Lacerta files and similar revelations are allowed to exist only as bait for the curious and rebellious. The system is self-policing, rewarding conformity and punishing those who question. The greatest prison is the one you cannot see. Serpent gods and dragon lords appear in every ancient culture, from Quetzalcoatl to the Naga, from China's emperors to Eden's serpent. Mainstream scholars call them symbols, but Lacerta says they are memories of real reptilian rulers. The serpent in Genesis, offering knowledge, represents a genetic and spiritual awakening, opposed by alien overlords who wanted us ignorant. Gnostic texts echo this, portraying the serpent as a liberator and the demiurge as a false god. The church suppressed these ideas, rewriting history to demonize the serpent and erase the truth. Even our language, dragon, from draken to see clearly, hints at ancient wisdom. The systematic demonization of serpents was psychological warfare, making us fear the knowledge that could set us free. The reptilian mark on religion is not metaphor, but the footprint of our forgotten creators. Our myths are the distorted memories of a lost reality. The real battle is inside us, a war between our reptilian programming and our higher consciousness. Our oldest brain drives fear, aggression, and hierarchy traits inherited from our creators. The global elite, closest to the reptilian mindset, exploit these instincts to keep us divided and controlled. But within us is also the spark of higher awareness, empathy, love, and unity. Our spiritual journey is to overcome the reptilian brain and awaken our true selves. Every choice, fear or love, division or unity, feeds one side of this inner war. The external control system only works because we allow our lower instincts to rule. Liberation begins by illuminating the darkness within. The key to freedom is not outside, but inside each of us. Lacerta's warning was clear: a time of upheaval is coming. Hostile alien forces, far worse than the reptilians or Elohim, are preparing to reveal themselves. They see humanity as a resource to be harvested, not as equals. The next phase is a great deception, perhaps a staged invasion or false saviors offering technology in exchange for our freedom. Our only defense is spiritual: to reject fear, raise our consciousness, and become indigestible to these entities. The earth itself is changing, activating dormant codes within us. A global awakening is underway, and the control system is desperate to stop it. The coming storm is both a threat and a test of our collective soul. Will we surrender, or will we awaken to our true power? The choice is ours. The Lacerta files, with their intricate details and challenging revelations, are ultimately a message of hope, a beacon in the darkness. They suggest that even in the face of profound truths about our origins and the nature of reality, there is a path forward, a reason for optimism. This hope isn't naive or unfounded. It's rooted in the potential for human growth, understanding, and unity. It's a call to awaken from ignorance, to shed the comfortable illusions that have kept us bound for so long. This awakening isn't just about intellectual understanding, it's about a fundamental shift in consciousness, a recognition of our interconnectedness and our potential for collective evolution. It's an invitation to question everything we thought we knew and to embrace the unknown with courage and curiosity. The truth, however unsettling, is the first step to freedom. It's the key that unlocks the chains of deception and allows us to walk towards the light of understanding. Avoiding uncomfortable truths only perpetuates the cycle of ignorance and control. Embracing the truth, even when it challenges our deepest beliefs, empowers us to make informed choices and to shape our own destiny. Imagine if our reptilian and alien origins were proven, if irrefutable evidence emerged, shattering the foundations of our current understanding of history and biology. What would that mean for our sense of self, our place in the universe? Science, as we know it, would undergo a radical transformation. Textbooks would need to be rewritten, and long-held theories would be challenged. New fields of study would emerge, dedicated to understanding the implications of this newfound knowledge. and religion would be upended, its dogmas and doctrines questioned in light of this new reality. The very concept of creation and our relationship to the divine would need to be re-evaluated, and humanity forced to confront its real history, a history far more complex and mysterious than we ever imagined. We would have to grapple with the implications of our past and its impact on our present and future. The collapse of old paradigms would make way for a new spirituality, a spirituality that transcends dogma and embraces the interconnectedness of all things, one rooted in direct connection to the universe, not blind faith, but in personal experience and inner knowing. This new spirituality would empower individuals to explore their own consciousness and to discover their own unique path to enlightenment. We would see that the kingdom of heaven is within us, a state of consciousness that is accessible to all, locked in our DNA, waiting to be activated, waiting for the moment when we are ready to unlock our full potential. This activation would unleash dormant abilities and allow us to tap into the vast reservoir of knowledge and wisdom that resides within us. The revelation of our origins would unite us, transcending cultural and national boundaries. We would recognize our shared humanity and our common destiny, dissolving the divisions that keep us weak, the artificial barriers that separate us from one another. We would realize that our strength lies in our diversity and our ability to work together for the common good. We would become a planetary family, united by our shared origins and our common purpose, ready to reclaim our sovereignty and our place in the cosmos as conscious and responsible members of the galactic community. The truth does not just set you free, it liberates you from the shackles of ignorance and fear. It sets us all free, paving the way for a future of peace, harmony, and abundance for all. The only question that remains, the pivotal question that hangs in the balance: are you ready to wake up? Are you ready to embrace the truth, no matter how challenging it may be? The key is in your hands, the power to unlock your own potential and to shape the future of humanity. Will you use it? Will you step through the door and embrace the unknown? The choice is yours.